Hello, my name is Elisse Government. I'm working on the project called Government and You, and the goal contribute to society. And this is the street interview deliverable that I'm working on. On this interview, I'll be interviewing two people on the street, and let's see what they think about the three government branch of US, and about how a bill become law, and I will back after to explore more, to go in details about the question that I will be asking them, and I will be exploring them and say about more details about them after. My name is Elisse I'm a student in Bachelor of Arts program with College for America at New Hampshire University, and I'm conducting as a part of my academic work. With your consent, I will record this interview and use the information in the street interview video as my deliverable that I'm working on for the government and youth project. In the interview, the interview will be used to create street interview video and submit it to College for America so that my project can be evaluated. And this recording will be used surely for this purpose. The interview information will be temporarily stored in the College for America online evaluation system, to which only the evaluator and College for America staff will have access. Do you have any question?
Don't have any question.
Do you give your consent to be interviewed and recorded?
Yes, I do.
So if yes, you can be please.
I, Christopher Kun, give my informed consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the students' academic work. Welcome.
Thank you. The first question is, what are the three branches of the government of
The branches of US government include executive branch, legislative branch, those two are the main three branches of US government.
The second question, what does each branch do?
Okay, executive branch, what they do is to execute laws or implement laws. Judiciary is to get some rough laws to punish those people who betrayed laws. And then legislative is to create laws.
Thank you. Another question is, Republicans and Democrats are the major parties. Can you name the third party?
The third part of this government, I don't remember the name well, but I think the third party of the US government include other parties apart from the main parties.
Thank you. The fourth question is, what is the basic process by which bill becomes law?
So the process of where a bill becomes a law is a process. First of all, we have to have a problem in the community. When you have that problem, it becomes a bill. And then that bill have to be subjected to the people, to the officers who are in charge of it. And then those officers discuss more about it and then see how hard it is and its effect on the community. Then after, the Senate and other important officials came to the assembly and they sit together to discuss about it. Then after that, the problem, the bill will be sent to the other officials until it will reach to the president. When the president approves that bill to be accepted accepted, then that bill will become law. But when the president denies to accept the bill, this means that the bill will be eliminated and it will not be accepted. Yeah, it's a long process, but I try to be short so that you can understand the interests.
Thank you. Those were the only questions that I have. So I did thank you for your collaboration. Do you give your consent to be interviewed and recorded?
Of course, yes.
If yes, you can read this statement.
I, Alfonso Demand, give my consent to be recorded and used as participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the students' academic work.
Thank you. The first question is what have the three branches of the government of US?
If I try to remember when I was in Washington DC, I visited the house and I remember they taught us that there are three branches, but I remember only two. The first one is legislative branch and judicial branch, and the third one I don't remember.
The second question is what does each branch do?
So each of the two branches that I remember, legislative branch, um, legislative branch is where members of Congress and members of the House meet together to evaluate laws and give guarantee to specific laws to be applied within the government. And judicial branch, I remember that it's like a factory of laws where lawyers sit together to set laws and try or submit those laws to the House and members of Congress to evaluate what it's created as laws. And that's what I remember.
The third question is Republicans and Democrats are the major parties. Can you name the third party?
Third party, Green Party. I don't remember, but I think it's a Green Party.
Okay, that's okay. The fourth question is what is the basic process by which bill becomes a law?
So, if I try to remember well, there are 10 steps to be followed not to establish a bill to become a law. And the first step is that people can write to the Congress that they want to establish a certain law, and they just write letter to members of the Congress, and they evaluate that process. And the ninth step, like to skip so quickly, the ninth step, president has to review what judicial branch has agreed on, and the president has to approve such bill not to become a law. But there is only one exception. If a president passes 10 days without responding to a request of turning the bill into a law, Senate members of the Senate has ability to establish a bill to become a law automatically, because a president has to approve the bill in order to become a law within 10 days. And after 10 days without response from the president, the bill can become automatically a law. And also, in order for a bill to become a law, has to pass 50% of votes from Senate. That's what I remember.
Okay. Thank you for collaboration. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you. Explore more to go in details about the question that I will be asking them, and I will be exploring them and say about more details about them after. Thank you. The first question was what are three branches of the government of US. The first branch of the government is legislative branch. The second is executive branch, and the third one is judiciary branch. The second question was asking what does each branch do? Legislative branch is there to create laws and changing the existing one if there is need of changing it. Executive branch is there to sign to the law created and to pardon people or to judge them when they have committed some penalties. Judiciary branch is there to decide whether the laws are constitutional and if they are overturned ruling by the judges. In general, all branches work together to fulfill the system of checks and balance, and the system ensures that there is no branch which is more powerful than other, and they are all there to protect the rights of people. The third question was asking Republicans and Democrats are the major parties. And can you name the third party? In fact, the struggle between powerful federal government and state of sovereignties was a major thread in the play of the two parties system from the very beginning. And in the past, there was no two parties. The George Washington was only president without another party. The Republican Party was born from the abolitionist movement of 9856. Briefly, during the 9864, it was the beginning of the two-party system of Democrats and Republicans. In the beginning, Republicans have been in love and pro-business, while Democrats were in self and more populist. Third party put pressure on candidates from major parties, and they can also influence the election by taking votes away from major party candidates. This means third party may contain other parties in the US apart from Democrats and Republicans. Fourth question was what is the basic process by which bill becomes a law? The first process is that Senate members are introduced a bill, and this means they sign it with a number and they elaborate with its sponsor's name. After that, they send it to the government and printing office so that it can make its copies. The second process is that government agencies ask for comment about the bill goodness. The third process is that chairman assigns the bill to the subcommittee. The fourth process is that subcommittees send a report which summarizes responses from their research to full committee. The fifth process is that a markup session is held by committee to make revision about the bill. The sixth process that the committee creates a written report which shows some of reason for favoring the bill. 7 is that the bill is placed on one of the 4 house calendars. 8 is that legislationists placed on the legislative calendars. The ninth process is that debate members discuss everything regarding the bill. Then is that the bill become voted. Therefore, the bill becomes a law once a bill is signed by the president of his veto and is overridden by both houses and to become a law and is assigned by an official member. Those were the question to answers. Thank you for paying attention to this video, and information are from College Rameka and the G. Thank you.